New Moon and Leo. Shout out to my Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendances, and of course, wherever you have Leo at in your charts, this is going to be an area and location of where you are having an astrological birthday, aka every day is your birthday when it comes to seasons and things out of perspective. Now, we're dealing with a new moon on our hands at the moment, so of course, this is a new way of seeing and feeling. As you can see, the sun getting its rotation on, seeing and feeling, of course, expressing a new way, a new outlook on your way of seeing and feeling about your expressions, your passions, your motivations, your desires, your intent. And also you got a little bit of help where you got Saturn at and Neptune at. So of course, we're also dealing with the retrograde at the moment. So anytime we're dealing with a retrograde, we need to pretty much utilize and see and analyze past experiences, past ways of seeing and feeling and expressing ourselves when it comes to our flamboyantness, our energy. What do we got to clean up and of course get intact when it comes to being on the stage and of course expressing ourselves? That's pretty much what the reflection of what the Leo retrograde going on right now. So you don't want to basically bring the past in your new waters, your new moon, your new way of seeing and expressing yourself. You don't want to basically be bringing your dirty waters up in there. So you want to make sure you take what you need, reflect, of course still plant that seed. So this is pretty much utilizing, making sure that the seeds that you're planting when it comes to expressing yourself, expressing your visions, expressing your heart, whatever's on your heart and your mind throughout this 360 cycle, making its way to the full moon in Aquarius, whatever's on your heart and your mind, this is pretty much what you are going to be basically creating. So what you're pushing off and giving out and pushing out is what you're getting back and receiving. So you better make sure whatever you're planting, whatever's on your focus is big focuses, big dreams, big passion, big motivations, big desires, and things of that perspective. So you don't want to, put yourself in that situation where, you are planting bad seeds and you're coming back with the same circumstances, same situation. You don't want to place yourself into that predicament. So you want to make sure you rise above that. And of course, get on your goals and of course, get on your purpose. And you have a purpose in life. Once you know yourself and you know what you need to do, that's your purpose. Now it's up to you to live out that purpose despite all the oppositions or the distractions and things of that perspective. But yeah, back to this new moon. So the house and location where you have Leo at and the moon at, feel me? It's gonna be a hard time, it's gonna be a bad time, it's gonna be a good time, it's gonna be a not good time. It's basically up to you. Now your opposites is gonna basically be coming from your Pluto at. Wherever you have Pluto at in your charts, Pluto is in Aquarius, so this is also another retrograde. So we're dealing with the opposite retrograde, we're dealing with the current conjunction retrograde at the moment. So of course, this is reflecting on, things that you need to take care of, take control over, set your passions and your desires and your intentions and your will power towards that perspective. So we're in a solar plexus season. So anytime you're dealing with the solar plexus, this is your way, your characteristics, your character. This is what you're pushing off. This is what you are willing into existence. This is what you are being on the stage to set. How are you on the stage? Are you on the stage with a positive mind frame, or are you on the stage with a negative mind frame? It's basically up to you. Now, when it comes to this characteristics of the moon being in Leo, we're going to be reacting and responding to new ways of dealing with past reflections and current situations. So now, this is a temperament where you got to figure out what you are going to be basically bringing with you. This is a new vacation. This is a new beach. This is a new way to express yourself. So of course you got to figure out what you're about to basically bring with you when you get on this plane, when you get on this, this boat, this ship, or wherever transportation that you are equivalent to take. Whether you're walking, whether you're on your 10 toes, whether you got your skateboard, whatever you have with you. This is a situation where the building is burning, the house is burning, so you got to take what's more important with you and leave whatever that you don't need behind, because it's a new moon. You already set up shop with the previous moon. Now it's a new moon to pretty much take what you need with you with this retrograde, and the whole reason that is because of the retrograde. For me, get your magic wand, light you a candle, set your intentions, take the right candles with you, and get on your 1-2. So this is pretty much a predicament to where you got to figure out what you're going to take with you when it comes to this next waxing phase. Now, if you have this in your first house, you're a Leo ascendant. So off rip, the moon in the first house, they don't really like being in the first house, they like to be in the fourth house. So this is a square that Leo can learn from Scorpio and things of that perspective. Now, with the first house of Leo Leo exalts the first house. So that means this is getting your personal identity intact and making sure that you're taking care of any previous circumstances and situations that that you don't want to taint with your personality, your personal identity. So whatever past personal interests that no longer serves you, or you feel that it's not really something that you're trying to do, and it don't really go with your heart space or your solar plexus, this is the time to pretty much make sure that's being taken care of, and making sure that you're not adding that within this new moon retrograde. And your opposition is going to be coming from your one-on-one relationships. That's when we will have the next full moon in Aquarius. So making sure that you get on your personal identity together, and making sure your past previous relationships, power struggles are not ending up within your 1 and 7th. Now, if you got Leo in the 2nd house, the moon exalts the 2nd house. So pretty much, the moon loves being in this house right here. So this is, you can overindulge, and but you're also going to be dealing with some past previous money matters when it comes to your assets and your resources and material Cancer risings. Now, this is pretty much is going to be a scenario where you're going to go through a learning phase. Feel me? But it's a semi-sextile. So this is a learning phase for you when it comes to this 2nd house energy. You're going to learn how to value yourself, value your worth, and you're going to be dealing with past previous scenarios that you truly valued previously that will be basically popping back up. Make sure it's not taking with your new moon, and making sure you're taking care of your circumstance situation. Now your opposition is going to be past previous retrogrades dealing with your desires, your intent, and of course assets and shared resources. Now 3rd house, Gemini ascendant. Now you rule the 3rd house, so it's home here, it's comfortable here. You get to do whatever you want to do. You get to say how you want to say it, how you want to express it. So now your 3rd house is dealing with your networking, your environment, your surroundings, your siblings, neighbors, and of course your everyday daily routines. So is this everyday daily routine something that you need to be basically bringing with your new moon, or you need to be basically filtering the past previous situations where frustrations came up and your daily endeavors wasn't getting met? So this is what you need to be reflecting on, your 3rd house. Now your opposition is coming from your 9th house, your meanings, your reasons, of course your experiences, your spirituality. Now you got to reflect on that too. 4th house, Taurus. You need to set the tone when it comes to your home, your family, your foundation, and of course your roots. Make sure that whatever's bringing you comfort, make sure you plant that in the new moon. Whatever's not bringing you comfort, previous retrograde, let that slide. Leave that alone. Now your oppositions is going to be from your 10th house, status, career, goals, and reputations. That's going through a transformation. So you need to take full control over what you need to be taking with you or leaving aside. 5th house, expressing your creative endeavors, entertainment, fun and enjoyment. Whatever's not exciting you during this time, don't bring that in the new moon. And your oppositions will basically be coming from your associations. Now you got this in your 6th house. This is pretty much seeing and feeling your own way of expressing your routine and daily endeavors, and of course what's bringing fun and entertainment and enjoyment when it comes to your work, your health, your routines, and your 9 to 5 if you have one. Now you need to figure out, is this 9 to 5 serving you, or you need to let it go? Now your opposition will be coming from your dreams, imaginations, and fantasies. 7th house, this is pretty much seeing and feeling a new way of expressing yourself when it comes to your relationships. Is this relationship bringing peace, harmony, and balance, or is it not? So you need to reflect on that. Your oppositions will be you. 8th house, this is pretty much seeing and feeling and reflecting over the previous desires, or coming up with a new passion, motivation, desire that's going to excite you and get you out of the bed and get you that adrenaline. And your oppositions will basically be coming from your 2nd house, money, assets, resources. 9th house, this is seeing and feeling a new way of expressing your meanings, reasons, purpose, and of course spirituality and broad perspective. Is this a new experience or a new belief, or is this belief holding you back? Figure it out. Your opposition is in the 3rd house, Pluto. Now 10th house, this is setting the tone and reflecting on previous status, career, goals, and reputations. And these goals and reputations something that you need to bring with you or leave alone, aka come up with a new goal, a new strategy when getting yourself situated. Your opposition will be from your 4th house. 11th house, Leo here. Now, this is pretty much seeing and feeling and expressing yourself when it comes to your associations. Are these associations someone that you need to leave in the past, bring with you? It's up to you. Are they going to dirty your new waters, or are they going to pure it? It's up to you. And Leo in the 11th house don't really do good here. So watch out from your oppositions. Your oppositions is your 5th house. Last but not least, dreams, imaginations, fantasies, delusions. Are these dreams and delusions something that you can work with, or leave set aside? That's up to you. Make that dream come true, or make that nightmare come true. Your oppositions will be coming from your work, health, and routine, your 6th house.